Hello everyone, we are here into an Idononios, now upscale, rebrand, chief delegate all Idononios member meeting. So just before the next election, October 7, and we are the 5 of October. So let's go into the agenda. Straight into the tech dev first. So Upvote bot, election reminder and usage. So I let Luca Persic, welcome Luca, to jump in. Thank you, Luca.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Right, so there was an issue with Upvote bot notifications. Most people didn't receive 2 weeks and 1 week notification. The reasoning for that was basically since we added different additional functionality this season. There was a bug, or I guess we didn't reinstate all the state that was needed for once we updated the bot. And what was missing, basically, bot didn't know who already pressed start. And the reason why we didn't catch it is that we as admins, we did press start. So we were getting all those notifications, but nobody else was, until Patrick today basically asked me, well, where are those notifications? And then we saw the issues, showed the issue, and basically fix it, update the database on who pressed the start, and now it's working. So everybody, I think, should get the notification today. They already did, and also tomorrow. So yeah, apart from that, we didn't notice anything weird with which active, the events themselves were still run. They just didn't show up because bot didn't know who pressed start.
Yeah, as you see the screen, I am into the Upvote bot Telegram. You do the same. You go into Upvote bot. So that's the handle up_vote_bot. That's the Telegram handle. And you see that October 5 today, I have received Upvote bot will remind you about the next Eden election date and guide you through it. There is no spam, so keep the notification on.
Basically, if people already press start, then they don't need to do that again. But yeah, this was basically the issue. Once we updated, we forgot to upload who already pressed start. So
exactly.
And now, but now we fixed. So basically, people don't really need to do that step anymore. But they always scan and just see if bot responds well to them. So basically, if it states their account name and so on, so then they will see that bot works.
Yeah, in all cases, it's good to do before the election starts, that you are ready. And you put this Upvote bot on the left of your screen, and on the right of the screen, you have the Genesis community.org, so the portal where you see the election page refreshing and all this stuff. And you have also your Zoom, because the lobby room will be into Zoom, and the rooms will be through the Telegram video, like on Tom 6, by the way. And into the menu here, there is a new feature, new command named vote here. That's create a link to vote for a participant only when election is running. So if I click now on vote, sure, that will don't do anything. That says command vote is only available when election is running. So when you are into your room, you have not to wait 10 minutes before the end of your room to vote. You can already vote straight from the beginning.
If the portal works, you should probably still use the portal. That's still like preferred way to do it. But this is very useful in the case when basically portal just start to show this loading screen, right? Which
spinning wheel.
Happens, the spinning wheel. Yeah. So then you don't need to basically wait for the bot anymore, because bot already was sending you similar link to this 10 minutes till the end of election. But you can just go to the bot in the middle of the round. You can just click basically vote, and then it will basically show you who you want to vote for. You will have like buttons with users. You will just click the button, and then it will redo the link, and that link will already pre-fill everything on blocks. So you basically then just you just confirm the transaction on blocks.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you can vote that way as well. You
Perfect.
won't see as well what the state is, but your vote will go through.
Yeah. Just want to mention into the video description now. You go into the video description and you see the election guide updated by Giant, new legend. Shout out to him. That has made the screenshot of the bot and all the procedure step by step how it is going. So it's very simple. Like you said, the votes command give a pop-up and you can choose who you want to vote for, and then that's go to blocks and that's pre-fill automatically, and you can vote directly with blocks. Very easy. Then you have not to wait 10 minutes before the end of the room. Okay, so thank you for that, Luca. Let's go to the next step. Before that, maybe Mo, you have a comment on the Upvote bot?
Yeah, quick question. If you vote through Telegram, will you need to power up, or are you able to vote without power up?
That's a good question. I mean, we basically just pre-fill this is the way where you just vote through the contract, right, on blocks. But what we do, we basically pre-fill all the fields. I think the contract pays for it, right? But to be honest, we didn't test it because we didn't use it in middle of election yet.
Can we then just say if anyone has an issue to make sure to go power up and then try again?
I'm thinking that there is already free transactions, either on blocks itself, or because they have integration with Anchor as well. But yeah, there could be an issue, so please make sure that you can cast your transaction.
I would say before the election, first thing, open your Telegram, go into the Upvote bot handle that I showed you just before, and you find also into the video description. So open your Telegram on the left, open your genesiscommunity.org election page on the right, have your Zoom always available because we have the main lobby room in Zoom, and the video of our room is with Telegram. Okay, and also make sure that your account is powered up with eospowerup.io. Find the link also into the video description. Make sure your account has enough CPU, net, so make your power up account. Be ready for the election. Always be ready before to go to an election, and read the election guide by Giant New Legend. So all that into the video description.
But what I would suggest is that they vote as soon as they can. They can always vote for themselves or somebody else, and they can just change the vote later. Why is this useful? Even if you don't know who to vote for, it's very useful, so you see if it works for you. And if it doesn't, you can basically spend the time then either contacting, asking other people instead of trying to do the last minute, because the last minute is always often too late.
Yeah, on Tom 6 we have some rooms that are not even able to reach consensus or to vote. We don't want that again. So that's now there is no excuse, because we have the vote function into Telegram, the Upvote bot, and all is let's say reach, in order that we cannot be to avoid this kind of scenario. Okay, let's go to the next topic. Reputation system app, closing talks before the election. I give the mic to Mo. Thank you, Mo.
Thanks, Patrick. Just simply to say that, we've made a lot of progress over this term on the reputation system, UI, Figma, mockup. We're at a point where what's left to do is just develop the actual UI for usage. As usual, you'll also be receiving the NTTs that go along with participation in the elections. So there's also that. It's been developing slowly, but we are rolling it out as we go, and giving the community the ability to try it out in that way. So moving forward, we'll also have the ability to look back now and see who's participated in what elections and when. So your reputation is developing slowly, but it is. Hopefully, if we can get the funds up as soon as possible, we can have the UI developed and also start issuing other forms of reputation. Please support us on the Pomelo.io grants, Eden Repu. It'll go a long way in making that happen as soon as possible.
Dispute resolution app. We had a Figma presentation of the workflow by Vlad on the tech dev this week, and a review has been made with Mo, myself, Sashit of the workflow, and remarks have been given to take in account in a list of bullets, so they know what they have to improve, and acceptation of the development based on the Figma presented has been given. We have given our acceptation to pay basically the Figma. It's $1,250, and myself and Mo, we are paying the half, the 2 CDs for this dispute resolution app, so DRP app. And it's now under review by Pomelo team. The grant has been submitted. So codename DRP app on Pomelo. As soon as it is approved by the Pomelo team, you will be able to give something to this grant. So I encourage to give to DRP app, Eden Repu, and not only to every grant that you love on Pomelo Season 7. Very important.
Yeah, can I just add also really quickly that Adam and the team from DLT have done great work on the Figma and the mockup, and will be the ones that will be executing the UI for the reputation system. He's used the funds that he's received for being elected as a delegate to go towards that as well. So greatly appreciate all of the efforts that team has put forward. Thank you, Adam, and your team.
Excited to get started here in a little bit.
Great work.
Thank you, Adam, for all the big work with Detroit Ledger Technology, your team. Very appreciated on the reputation system, and also on the side of the information that you gave to Vlad to begin, and to Lenar to begin the DRP app. Very well done. Thank you very much. Comms and media. We had a DAO Twitter space this Tuesday, October 3rd, that has been held by ENF with UpScale, so the rebranded name for Eden Onios, very encouraging. Hypha team and Dream DAO team. So you find the video into the Telegram general topic and also into the video description of this video about this DAO Twitter space. And we mentioned there the latest Twitter post on UpScale Now IO. That's the Twitter handle, UpScale Now IO, where there is the video of the next term 8 election coming, and basically a call to register for this election. Now we are no more 36, we are 41, so maybe more. So register for this next election is until this Friday, October 6th, until 1 p.m. UTC. Register.
Big thanks to Liam also as well. He's used his funds to help us out with developing the movement towards the UpScale rebrand, as well as bringing on other team members to help us with that. And Dominic, who's also used his funds to help us with the content creation to advertise for the rebrand and the upcoming election, I believe.
And myself as a chief delegate
as well.
Doing the video YouTube based on the written content of Dominic. Thank you, Dominic, for that. And also Gabrielle doing content for the UpScale Now. Very, very good job. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, just quickly on that. I don't know, Dominic replied directly to me and also in the group. He finally saw that we'd invited to contribute content for the website. He sent me some stuff to do a first review, so I'm going to do that today and try and get it over to the working group ASAP. But it seems like I haven't even opened the files, but we're making progress on the content so we can have a fleshed out website very soon. Pretty excited about that.
Thank you, Gabriel, for that. At any moment, if something is validated on your side about written content, I am ready to convert that into a YouTube video. As always, you know me. Okay, so let's continue now to the finance. I give the mic to Mo.
Yeah, first of all, create a Pomelo UpScale collection of projects run by members of UpScale community. This by no means indicates that UpScale community endorsement. So essentially what we're saying is that we would like to create a Pomelo collection, and for whoever's interested from the community that would like to have it advertised, that would have their grants advertised with us, can contact me, and I'll take care of including them in the collection. So please reach out if you would also like to be included in that collection. And hopefully that'll drive more traffic in your direction and more investment and recognition. So all of those things. The spend tracker proposals review, you guys can check out the link for the spend tracker and see the proposals that are listed on there. Those are all proposals that have received funding from ourselves and some that have not. If you guys see proposals that you would like to have funded, it's not too late to shout out and say something. If you didn't receive the funds, and if you're a delegate, it's not too late to also try to collaborate and drive some funding towards those if you haven't contributed to anything. Financial responsibility of delegates for the next term. So we're going to be approving and ratifying the Term 6 bylaws by the end of this term. So that's essentially to say that starting on the 1st of next term, it's going to be obligatory for the delegates to contribute 75% of their funds to the ddfunds.eden account. We will be forming a committee that will be in charge of receiving the proposals made from the working groups and deciding what what issues that they need to also issue RFPs for and contribute those funding towards. So keep that in mind when you're running as a delegate. If you're interested in running again, it'll be a responsibility of the delegates to make that contribution. In the event that we find delegates that aren't making those contributions or aren't acting according to the Term 6 bylaws, we will have the ability to ask them that they do, or basically face the consequences of not doing so, depending on what those may be, through the dispute resolution process. So yeah, and the MCA will be created for the ddfunds.eden account that will take into account the committee members. Governance. The Term 6 bylaws will be ratified by the 3 chief delegates before the Term 7 ends, as agreed. And as just mentioned, the Term 7 proposed bylaws have been approved. You guys can feel free to look through those. I encourage everyone to do so, given that what we would like is that the Term 7 bylaws are approved immediately upon the initiation of Term 8. If you are more aligned with the Term 7 bylaws than the Term 6. I assume most would be, given that they are more aligned with the direction that we've been working towards in the last 3 months. So please read those bylaws and make sure that you're familiar with them, as well as with the requirements and the responsibilities of becoming a delegate and a chief delegate, and how the working groups will be functioning, and the committees, which will allow for more funding to be dispersed to other members in the community and incentivize more contribution and participation from other members. So we hope to have a more active community into the near future.
Hypha DAO Platform is developing to Gabriel to make a reminder on this about the Hypha DAO Platform. Thank you.
Sure. So big updates. The team is made announcements. I'm just very relieved that we're going to be able to have access. I've actually got the link inside of Hypha to be able to start creating the UpScale environment on the staging environment. So I'm trying to get to that today or tomorrow. I don't know that that's an open link, but basically I'm able to start setting up the very basic environment. And so trying to just make sure that UpScale is one of the first batch, because I've already just made that first step. So hopefully that can be authorized. And then we'll be able to get in there and play around and set parameters and do everything that we want to do with it. So I guess that's it.
Okay, so with UpScale, we can have a service DAO on Hypha DAO, and the UpScale DAO has defined its bylaws. So UpScale, hidden on EOS DAO, UpScale DAO. We have our bylaws that are defined and that are eligible to become a service DAO on Hypha, because we have the bylaw document, we have the dispute resolution document, the purpose paper document, the code of conduct and moderation policy, and we have the operating model. With all that, if you are not eligible to be a service DAO on Hypha, I don't know what we can do, but we have made a great job on that. Okay, let's go now to the platform for season 8 election. We use still the hidden on EOS code, so the Genesis code indeed. We still use, and I am happy with that, the Lucas bot, either way. And we have Leister, that is the admin for the election. The 3 CDs here, we have paid Leister directly. It's made. And we have the MC, Brandon Lovejoy, that is inclined to accept. That was mentioned during the fireside chat yesterday on this 4 October. He is happy to wake up and to go to the election on this Saturday and to be again the MC. So that's a big Lovejoy. Thank you, Lovejoy, for that. Shout out. Okay, let's moving on to the ambassador program, and I give the mic here again to Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm going to do a final push, and it's an open invitation to the community. And we've seen this has been a very big transition for the community, and it feels disorienting to the three. Sorry, I'm speaking for Patrick and Mo. Maybe it's different, but I think it's been disorienting for all of us, trying to factor in so many different things. And I can't even begin to imagine how it might feel for a lot of community members who haven't had the seat, haven't had the responsibility to really spend all of the countless hours that Patrick, Mo, and I have had debating at points, agreeing with a tremendous amount, but really struggling with what is best for the community moving forward. And so the ambassador program has some development. I don't see it that it is everything about UpScale as a platform for shared opportunity, but it is a very significant piece of the puzzle, and it's going to be for the next generation of people. And hopefully that still includes Mo, Patrick, and I, whether delegates, chief delegates, or just community members, along with other people who start to see the vision and start to see the opportunity, and maybe we'll be bringing in new people to the community. Instead of watching the numbers go down, we're going to turn the corner and start to see numbers go up. And that is dependent on us as community members to represent what we're about, what we do, what we care about, and creating opportunity for other people to join in the fun. So that's where, so the ambassador program, I've shared some content. We've got a kind of a initial version pitch slide deck that outlines what the program is, and now we just need to keep building on that foundation to make it functional and to be attractive, and for it to be something that we all want to be a part of. So we are ambassadors of the community that we share together.
Thank you, Gabriel, for that. I second that totally on my side. That's my opinion also. Very important to go to the next election with something very cohesive, inclusive for the mission and the values that we have Crete since Tom 6 already, with pushing our human capital and resources, and now with a website platform with software and service co-shared. So you have to decide what you want to give to list on UpScale. You can rebrand some of your services, but into the umbrella UpScale for this community. I think it's very intelligent. It's about to monetize the things that you are doing and to become self-sustainable. So that's very important. We are not even at tokenization. We are at to monetize our things and to become self-sufficient. So very well made, I think. Thank you, Gabriel, for the work that you have put into the website, upscalenow.io. You can visit the website, very well made. And it's co-shared, and we have the right, it's in WordPress, and we can, Mo and myself, we have the right to log in into WordPress. Yeah, Gabriel.
Thanks. I'm not a professional designer, but I have done conversion rate optimization in all sorts of environments for 20 years. The website is just a foundation. The plugin that I've used for doing the design work is incredibly flexible. We can reproduce the majority of, maybe not some particular types of animation, but in fact there are various animations that are possible with the plugin. But if the community wants to share inspiration for how we can evolve the design and the functionality of the website, it's going to be very, very flexible to do so. And the next generation will be able to customize with new plugins, so we turn it into a living dynamic platform and not just a basic website as it is. But in terms of design, it's very, very flexible. So any inspirations, ideas are very welcome, while I've still got the reins for the next couple of days. And then whether I'm involved or not next season, other people will be able to do customization as well. Yeah,
credentials are stored. We have that for the next CDs, set of CDs. All is transmittable. Transmittable, the credentials. So it's not just a thing of us during this term. It's thinked to be very inclusive, cohesive in the absolute, and collaboration 1 + 1 = 3. That's that. Well made. Okay, now open the floor to general question, Q&A. So everyone here, you can ask your question, your comment, whatever it is. So let's start. I see Perry. Perry, welcome.
Thank you, Patrick. I'm curious to know when you guys are going to present to the community the fact that you have reversed the flow of money, essentially, from a worker proposal system where members are getting paid to they're paying for their participation, their contributions in terms of a commission, and a 20% commission is what was told to me. That seems to be an important change that hasn't been highlighted very much.
Thank you, Perry, for your question. Thank you very much. I will give the mic to Mo first.
Yeah, I think that you still haven't completely understood what we're doing, it seems. So I wouldn't say that anything has reversed the flow of anything, and like I don't really know where to begin answering that question. It's just not, you're not understanding what we're doing here, but I'll give it to Gabriel. He seems to have a better grip on it.
I think I got it towards the end of the question. It was about the 20%. Remember, we were talking about how much revenue would go on the basis of people who contribute services and software to the platform. So if it's developed by a creator, like what example is safe for us to use? Because Patrick never likes it when I use his work as an example. So I need something as an example. Let's say Jill's honey jar factory again. Right? So if Jill honey jars get sold on our website, because she's made it, she gets the majority of the revenue. And we've got to work that out on a base, like a case-by-case basis because costs are different in each type of business and whatever. But maybe let's just say, I think that was the example. I said 80% goes to the person who funds development of this particular thing. So Jill gets 80% because she put in the money to build this factory. She's just listing the service on our website. And we, as the community, we get 20%. And that money goes into the treasury. That is a completely different thing to what we do with the internal treasury, which goes to the delegates and the working groups. Perry, does that clarify?
So there's I guess what you're saying is that there's like a dedicated page of list of services that represent members, and those members can list their services on a page. And if they get business from UpScale website, they're obligated to pay 20%. So I guess the next question would be, how do you track that if those customers, or those services get their customers from different sources? In other words, how do you track that?
Yeah, so I think one of the key phases of development is going to be an affiliate platform, and these scripts are not really expensive for our community, that we can install on the website, and then the traffic flow will be very visible. It might take a tiny amount of integration on the side of the service provider, but it might just be I'm not thinking through which direction it would need to happen. So we might actually need to support the service provider to enable an affiliate system so that they can see traffic coming from our links. So I haven't really thought that through, but definitely an affiliate system that works both ways. So traffic goes and the revenue is clocked, the sale is clocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's for business generation of the member services. Allow me to put it that way. And then the same service could be providing a dedicated service to UpScale itself. And that, you're saying, is going to be compensated and evaluated and managed, so to speak, within a work group. And that's separate. Do I have that right?
Yes, I believe I'm seeing a nod from the guys here, and I think you nailed it on the head. And that could, yeah. So UpScale is paying for the service provided to whoever it is via the working groups, which are leading the work enablement for the community, and potentially funding development of the service. So whether that service exists already, that's one thing, and then maybe the service doesn't exist, but the UpScale community recognizes that it needs to, so it will fund development of that particular project, which is ideal, maybe a bit longer term because we're tight on treasury, but once we can monetize, once we've got revenue, then we'll have more and more to be able to invest in things that the community wants to sponsor, that itself supports community revenue and development. I know that was a little bit circular, but hopefully that was clear.
No, this exchange has cleared it up quite a bit. Thank you.
Thank you, Perry. Just want to complete with that we have different systems in development currently that I speak. Proof of work system, reputation system, referral system. So we have the tools to make sure with the service provider that the works has been fulfilled, and we have also the tools to check that the work has been made into the working groups by the workers. So that's great. We have the tools now on Tom 8. That would be the time to implement this, to set up this, because Tom 7 now was more try to find the way to do this worker proposal system, the working groups, and now Tom 8 will be where begin to do the implementation, the things more into the detail. Term 7 was more to see if it is applicable, the worker proposal system and the working group. And we have seen that, yes, we have the tools, it's okay. And now there is the platform UpScale. So that's a mindset shift. We see that the work is very important to do the work, and we have to define how to do the work, who is deciding, who is doing the work, all what was stated into the video that you find into the video, all what is stated into the video description about the DAO Twitter space that we had the chance to be in with ENF, organized by ENF, where we were speaking about those kind of things, how it is important in a DAO to make the work, to do the work, and how to define and how to check the work, and that we have the tools. So very interesting, entertaining to go on Term 8 for sure. Okay, other question here by anyone else? Feel free to jump. Or Perry, have you other questions?
Will any of the current CDs be running as CDs this time around?
Yes, myself, yes.
Keeping your cards close to your chest, fair enough.
Because I know what I do, I know what I do, and I know why I do. So I have made my platform, it's into Telegram, you can read. It's into the general chat, by the way. Having made a report of what I have made during this Term 7, and also for what I am going for to the next election, very clear with UpScale. It's a mindset shift.
Know? Oh, go ahead, Patrick.
Just stating, for me, it's very clear what I will do on Term 8. If I am a chief delegate, if I am a delegate, and if I am just an anonymous member, I know exactly what I will do. I will continue the things that we have made since Term 6, now Term 7. So I will continue, I will implement the thing for this platform UpScale. I will be supported by Mo for sure, in any case, and Gabriel will be always here, and other lovers of Idoneos DAO, UpScale now DAO, and integration if with Hypha as a service DAO. So the circle, the dots are connecting.
Is anybody aware of a way to check who has currently indicated that they'll be participating on Saturday? Can you check the website and see who's said they're going to participate?
Yes.
Not on the website.
No, but I can send you the list. It's on genesis.eden smart contract on blocks.io, and you have a table members. And into the table, this table member, there is a field named election participation status. If it is written 1, you know who is participating. But I will send you the list. I will do an Excel. I will send an Excel. You will see who are the 41, or maybe, who knows, more now ongoing, participating. And we will see who is really joining the election on Saturday of those 41, if they are maybe 20 or at least 12, because it's what it is needed to make an election, correct, Mo?
At this point, we've learned that elections happen no matter what. Even if it's less than 12, it just gets randomized through the Bitcoin header, and the chief delegates are chosen. So elections will be happening no matter what.
Yeah.
Patrick, you can post that in Telegram. You don't need to send it to me privately. Just post it.
Certainly not. That will be public, not just for you. That's the beauty, that's the paradox of Idoneos. You are always into the loop. You are tied with Idoneos that has been developed in a way that never dies. That's beauty.
So you're saying you're going to post it into the Telegram group? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Perry. Okay. Other questions? Ask anything. We can answer to all. So. Other question, Perry?
Oh, no. Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you.
Thank you, Perry. Okay, so we arrive at the end of this call, and what we can say. That was a long road with Gabriel, with Mo. Very happy to be with you guys. That was very enriching my views. That's not only about the tech, it's very on the side of behaving, human interactions. That was very interesting. I have a good time, Mo, Gabriel. So I think everyone here, we want to do the things the best that we can do. And Term 8 is coming October 7, 1 p.m. UTC, October 6, until 1 p.m. UTC. Register. You have the link into the video description. You have the link to the bot of Luca. You have the link to the DAO Twitter space that we had. Nice conversation with Hypha and Dream DAO. So all is there. Now at 3210, we will say, go upscale. That's the time to upscale. You understand? So raise your hand for the people that have one hand. And I will say in chorus, we will say in chorus at 3210, we'll say, go upscale. So 3, 2, 1, and 0, go upscale. Yeah. See you
Good
guys.
stuff. Thanks
Bye.
all.